Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, I am the Wrestling Jesus right here on the Wrestling Juggernauts channel. And who's this new cat in the back there? Gee, who's this cat there? I'm here with some of them thoughts, some AEW Dynamite thoughts there, whatever. I didn't watch the entire show there, but I watched enough. Watched some of them clips there. That's enough to maybe give some kind of review or some thoughts there. It's not a full show review. It's something there, ladies and gentlemen. Pac defeated Eddie Kingston. The match was what it was. Their AEW trying to present Pac, Neville, like if he's a big deal or whatever. Trying to present Pac like he's a big, serious competitor there. I mean, but during this match, I noticed some of the goofiest selling that I've ever seen. It was Eddie Kingston. He's sitting on top of the turnbuckles. He gets kicked in the face. And then he does such goofy selling. He's like... Then he looks at the camera. Like, what the fuck is this? You know what I mean? Or is this a joke? Are they wrestlers? Do they know how to sell? He gets a kick and he's like... And then he looks at the face with the camera with a goofy face, like what the fuck is that? You know what I mean? Pac beats him or whatever, and then it's like the grudge, the feud there. It's Eddie Kingston, or it's Pac with the Lucha Brothers. And Eddie Kingston is there with the Butcher and the Blade or whatever. They're staring at each other there. And then Lance Archer comes in. We gotta get on the same page, Pac, or else there's gonna be hell to pay. My question is, why the fuck does Lance Archer care about this or whatever? Like, the feud is supposed to be two guys there with two random tag teams. That's the feud. Why does Lance Archer care? Why is he involved in this? They haven't explained this really. Why Lance Archer is in this to begin with. It's supposed to be Pac and Eddie Kingston. It's a shitty storyline to begin with, but why put Lance Archer randomly in this thing or whatever? Can't they have like singles matches with him? Why does everybody have to be grouped up with random tag teams thrown in the mix or whatever? Like why does Lance Archer care? We better get on the same page, Pac. He's like 3 times his size or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, what if he's not even a part of the story between the two factions or whatever? There's like 10,000 factions or groups there. I don't get this. It hasn't been explained to me why Lance Archer would give a shit about this. You know what I mean? Makes no sense. Darby Allin defeated Brian Cage with the help of Sting or whatever. So Sting came down. He hit one of the guys, Ricky Starks, with the baseball bat to prevent the interference. And Darby Allin, it was a crucifix bomb off the top rope. Basically like the crucifix pin, but off the corner. Move didn't look that impressive, if you ask me personally there, but it is what it is. I think Brian Cage was better when he was by himself with Taz. They made him look better when it was Taz by himself with Brian Cage. They made him lose to Moxley. It made him look cheap. And now he's in a group with other jobbers, and it's called Team Taz. It's like Taz is the star of the whole thing now. But I think it should have been just Cage and Taz by themselves. You know, with the focus being on Brian Cage, because it was kind of working. Brian Cage looked like something when it was him and Taz by themselves, but you know, they fucked that up, and it's just Cage getting beat now by a skinny midget or whatever, with the help of Sting, but still. Then you had Britt Baker. She has like a talk show now or whatever, and she invites Cody Rhodes. Now, Cody Rhodes, there was supposed to be something with Cody Rhodes and Shaq. This, what's her fucking name there? Jade Cargill or Cargyle came out. She was giving shit to Cody Rhodes. Why she has a big beef against Cody Rhodes, who the fuck knows? It hasn't been explained. There's no real reason why this woman would have a problem with Cody Rhodes, but she was doing this on behalf of Shaq. Why would Shaq care about Cody? Again, no fucking clue. And then Brandy Rhodes got involved to defend her man or whatever in a terrible fucking skit or whatever. And then Shaq explained that he has no problem with Cody, thus making the whole thing lame and trash. You know, if Shaq isn't going to wrestle, who gives a shit, basically. So Shaq explained that he's going to be, I guess, in Jade Cargill's corner. He didn't say this, but I'm assuming that's what it'll be there. And Brandy was supposed to be in Cody's corner. They're going to have a match. Why? You tell me what the fuck why there. But now Brandy Rhodes is pregnant. So the whole match is fucked up. So Jade Cargill appears on this talk show with Cody Rhodes and Britt Baker. She's talking shit to Cody. Brandy's gone. It's good that she's gone. Then she slaps Cody in the face. Again, she has no reason to hate Cody. To go to as far as slapping him in the face and being all pissed off at him, the whole thing doesn't make sense. And because Brandy isn't there, Jade Cargill is like, who's my opponent? Who's my replacement, basically, since Brandy's gone? And then they bring out this unknown jobber girl, Red Velvet. I guess because Brandy is black, she's gone. They replace her with a random black girl, I guess, is why this is happening. So now it's, I guess, Jade Cargill against Red Velvet. So why would this matter now? Why would, like, Cody be in this girl's corner? Why would this girl want to fight Jade Cargill? Why would Jade want to fight Velvet? Why would Shaq be involved in this? The whole thing is completely retarded and it's gone off the rails. It's completely off the rail. It didn't make sense to begin with, but now this is just stupid, like pointless. You know what I mean? Makes zero sense whatsoever. Miro defeated Chuck Taylor, and Chuck Taylor is going to be his butler or whatever. Just something else the Young Bucks ripped off of Seinfeld, I guess. Seinfeld, like on the show, he was writing a show or something, and the judge decrees that George would be his butler or something like this. It's pretty much this there. They've ripped off Seinfeld before, so, you know, Chuck Taylor's going to be his butler, and it's going to be so zany and hilarious or whatever. The Inner Circle had their New Year's resolutions. Basically, they all want to be tag team champ. Jericho and MJF want to be the tag team, but the other two guys want to be the tag team champs, and now Sammy Guevara and Jack Hager are going to be a tag team, and they're all going to wrestle each other to see who's going to be tag team champ. This whole thing is absurd. Why they need to create a whole bunch of new tag teams, I have no fucking clue. You know what I mean? This whole thing with the tag teams there, it's too much. They should have just did Jericho, MJF fighting for the tag teams, just put an end to it there. And then you had Omega and the Good Brothers. They defeated the Varsity Blondes. I think it was them there judging by the clip. And some complete unknown guy. Guy was maybe this tall. Another unknown jobber guy, skinny guy. I think his name was Limelight. It could be wrong there. I think it was Limelight. And this guy he took the pin or whatever. The world champ fighting an unknown like this there, like. But then Moxley comes out. The Young Bucks try to stop him or whatever, and then the Lucha Brothers attack the Young Bucks. Aren't the Lucha Brothers already involved in the Pac and Eddie Kingston thing? Aren't they already like a token tag team involved in another retarded gang fight? So they take the Lucha Brothers and they make him do the same thing with Moxley against, what the fuck is this there? There wasn't another tag team they could have just thrown in the mix there. Like Lucha Brother, they have one fight with one group, and now they're going to be teaming with Moxley, I guess, against another group. This thing is fucking dumb. This is stupid. This is horrible booking. It is what it is there. You know, why are our Lucha Brothers involved in two different group feuds that don't relate? And they could have just picked a different team. Maybe Frankie Kazarian comes out to help Ambrose or whatever, but it is what it is. You have another Mongoloid feud with just random tag teams thrown in the mix. That's all these guys have in this Fed. Everybody's in the feud. They get paired up with random tag team. It's fucking Mongoloid shit. It is what it is there. But yeah, so just a cheap show in my opinion. It wasn't horrible, but where's the sense? Like, what the fuck am I watching? How does any of this make sense? They're so good at long-term story. No, they're not. The stories are fucking dumb, and it's just thrown together real fast. Nothing makes sense. Lance Archer gets involved here. The Lucha Brothers are in a whole bunch of different feuds. This makes no fucking sense there. We don't need to follow the tropes of wrestling. WWE tropes. Lucha Brothers can fight anytime. I mean, they can come out and feud with 10 different guys at any random time. This is pro wrestling here. Here you go. Your show is fucking stupid and retarded. Until next time, peace. Jeez Louise there.